There's plenty good room for everyone. Come on in. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Antidote, a song where we're changing the world one song at a time. I'd like to say hi to Becky and Jenny and Deli and Jackie and person named iPad, but we know who you are. Deborah in Kentucky. And oh, who's this? What's your name? What is going on with Zoom today? Oh, 777s. I'm not getting names. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Arlene Baker in Berkeley and Christiana and Ann in Knoxville. Hello, Carolyn. 777 days. That's right. Hi, Susan G. Hi, Sherry in New Hampshire. Hello, Kathy M. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Bonnie in Boise. Say that fast 3 times. Hi, Curly Tops. Hello, Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hi, Aloysius. Hello, Ann Morse. Hello, Susan in Seattle. Hello, Ralph in Victoria. Hi, Storm. Good to see you again. Good to see you. Pauline in UK. There we go. And let's go to the next page. There's so many of you. So many filling up the Jenny in Suffolk. Let's see who else we have. Ralph in Victoria. Susan, I think I got you, but I'm going to say it again. Anna in Pinewoods. And Stephen Michelle in Silver Spring. Hi, Hoda. How are you doing? Hello, C. Cox. Hello, Sandy in North Carolina. Hello, Ruth in Berkeley. I'm sorry, Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Hello, Nancy and her cow. Hello, Fred Stolnitz, the DC Labor Chorus. Hello, Ms. Manyemo, hello, Kathy. Hello, Bob in Albany. Hello, LMG. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Jackie. Wow, is that everyone? Is that everybody? Wow, that is everybody today. Well, and of course, we want to welcome our special guest, Sarina Partridge, who's coming to us from
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
So hello, let's give her a wonderful welcome. I'm Andrea Blackford. I am director of Jubilee Voice, Washington Rebels Jubilee Voices, and I'm welcoming you to a super Sunday. We have Aaron on tech today, and Aaron's going to give you all the things you need, like lyrics and information about events and things like that. My brain is racing ahead of my mouth. Listen to that. Okay, hello, Christiana. Hello, everybody. Let's get ready and let's just get right to the music. So let's welcome Sarina, who's going to tell us about what she's going to sing today and some other great stuff.
Great. Should I just introduce myself?
I will introduce you. Sarina Partridge is a musician, song leader, and educator in Minneapolis, Minnesota. She feels most alive when learning, creating, and sharing songs, and enjoys singing with a wide variety of music projects, including Eastern European and Yiddish song, old-time music, community song leading, which she's going to do for you today, and everything in between. She's traveled around the world to study with master folk singers and has toured with traveling ensemble Northern Harmony abroad and in the US. She has a passion for connecting people with their own creativity and with community, and that is perfect for what we're going to do today. So, everyone, Sarina.
Woohoo! Thank you so much for having me and for just keeping the joy alive. All of you, those of you who are here for the first time and those of you who are here for the 777th time. I'm so glad to see the ways that we've learned to be together and stay connected through song. It's pretty amazing. And I know we're all sending healing energy to Joe, and we're going to create some healing energy here. So that's powerful. And we get to do that together. So like Andrea said, my name's Sarina. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I do a lot of different music projects. Today, I'm going to teach you hopefully 2 songs that are songs of this moment in the natural world. Often what I love to do in the songs that I write is look around the world for the cycles and seasons and transitions and transformations without, and connect them to what's going on within. And having sung many different types of music, that's the music that's kind of coming through me right now. And I kind of fell into the world of Village Harmony, which I'm sure some of you are connected with, and was wrapped up in the big musical embrace of the incredible Larry Gordon, teacher, mentor, dear friend, inspiration. And I'm trying to carry all of that forward in the work that I do. So that's what we get to sing about together today. Um, and I am leading a number of camps and workshops this summer on the East Coast, on the West Coast, in Canada. So please check out my website and come sing with me. Okay, enough talking. Let's sing. I'd like to first teach you a song that I wrote for the Lilacs, because lilacs are exploding in bloom where I am. Can I get a party hands if you have lilacs where you are? I know it's like 110 degrees or something on the East Coast, so maybe you're past lilacs. I don't know. You still got lilacs? Okay, good. So you can still sing this song to them. Oh, Carolyn is bringing the Boise Lilacs in the house. That's amazing. So what I'm going to do is teach you this song, and then we'll sing it along to a track that has some harmonies that I added so we can feel the choir. I think Erin's going to put those lyrics in the chat. And first you can just listen. I'll sing you the whole thing and then break it into little chunks, and we'll kind of do it call and response to learn it. It sounds like this. Lilac trees giving away your gifts on a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please, that my life too is blooming in endless hue and is a rare, rare gift. A rare gift, lilac. Then you're back at the beginning. So my turn, your turn. Lilac trees giving away your gifts. Let's try that. Lilac trees giving away your gifts again. Lilac trees giving away your gifts on a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please? Let's try that. On a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please? Let's go back to the beginning and get there. Here we go. Lilac trees giving away your gifts on a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please, that my life too is blooming in endless hue? Let's try that. That my life too is blooming in endless hue again. That my life too is blooming in endless hue and is a rare, rare gift. A rare gift. And here we go. And is a rare, rare gift. A rare gift. And then you're back at the beginning. Let's sing it together. Lilac trees giving away your gifts on a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please, that my life too is blooming in endless hue and is a rare, rare gift. A rare gift, lilac trees giving away your gifts on a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please, that my life too is blooming in endless hue and is a rare, rare gift. A rare gift, lilac trees. Yeah. So oh yeah, we're feeling it. We're going to sing it along to a track with some other harmonies. Feel free to harmonize to your heart's content. We'll hear it in some etheric way, I'm sure. And I taught this song to a little singing group that I sing with in my neighborhood. And one of my friend's kids must have learned it from her mom, who I taught it to. And she has learned it as that my life too is blooming in splendid fumes, which I also love. So if you need to sing about that, you do you. All right. I think the words were re-put into the chat. We're just going to sing along with some harmonies. Have fun, my friends. Here we go. Lilac trees giving away your gifts on a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please, that my life too is blooming in endless hue and is a rare, rare gift. A rare gift, lilac trees, giving away your gifts on a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please, that my life too is blooming in endless hue and is a rare, rare gift. A rare gift, lilac trees, giving away your gifts on a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please, that my life too is blooming in endless hue and is a rare, rare gift. A rare gift, lilac trees, giving away your gifts on a springtime breeze. Will you remind me, please, that my life too is blooming in endless hue and is a rare, rare gift. A rare gift, lilac trees. Oh, beautiful. Thank you for singing and moving. I'm feeling it.
What a gorgeous song. That is, I love that. And it's so memorable. It's a beautiful song. Thank you so much. We are ready and waiting to hear more. Beautiful.
Oh,
thank you, everyone.
thanks, Andrea. Thank you all. Oh, tragic allergies to lilacs. Ain't that the way? Well, we feel for you. We'll smell them extra hard for you. So I thought I would lead one more springtime blossom song. Another incredible flowering moment that's happening in Minneapolis right now is all of the trees in the rose family are blooming, which is the apples, crab apples, pears, plums, and it's just these clouds of pink and white. Oh, it's just it's over the top. These flowering trees are just over the top. So this next song is for those flowering trees. I'll do it the same way. I'll sing the whole thing. You can listen once, and then I'll teach it in little bits back and forth. Okay. And you know what, Aaron, you might want to switch your spotlight. Just saying. But you do you. Okay. It goes like this. Apple blossoms raining down like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground, and reminding me with such tenderness that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest. Like the apple blossoms, and then you're back at the beginning. Okay. Here, I'm gonna spotlight myself, so that might help. Okay, great. Let's do it a little chunk at a time. My turn, your turn. Apple blossoms raining down. Let's try that. Apple blossoms raining down. Let's do that again. Apple blossoms raining down. One more time. Apple blossoms raining down. My turn. Like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground. Let's try that. Like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground. Let's do that again. Like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground. All right, let's go back to the beginning and try to get there. Here we go. Apple blossoms raining down like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground. Here's the next part. And reminding me with such tenderness. Let's do that. And reminding me with such tenderness again. And reminding me with such tenderness, my turn, that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest. So let's do that chunk together, that there is beauty. Here we go. That there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest. And then you go, like the apple blossoms, like the apple blossoms. And then that kind of loops you back in. And I just invite you to imagine the softest petal part of yourself that needs to be invited to rest. Maybe it needs to be invited a few times before it will accept that invitation. But just the beauty of how those petals so perfectly come to rest on the ground that's been through it, that's been through the winter, and how gentle that can be. Try to send some of that gentleness to a part of yourself or someone you know who needs it. Let's sing that a couple times together, and then we'll sing along with the track. Here we go. Apple blossoms raining down like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground, and reminding me with such tenderness that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest again, like the apple blossoms raining down, like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground, and reminding me with such tenderness that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest. May it be so. May we see the beauty in coming to rest. Let's sing that along with some harmonies, and maybe you'll hear other harmonies that I haven't even imagined yet. Ooh. Let's see. All right, friends, here we go. Apple blossoms raining down, like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground, and reminding me with such tenderness that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest, like the apple blossoms raining down, like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground, and reminding me such tenderness, that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest. Like the apple blossoms raining down, like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground, and reminding me with such tenderness that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest. Like the apple blossoms raining down, like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground, and reminding me with such tenderness that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest. Beautiful singing.
Beautiful, amazing, amazing. And there is beauty in coming to rest. That is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing those songs with us and those beautiful, beautiful harmonies. And I'm going to be contacting you because I want us to perform one of those songs in one of our concerts because it's just amazing. So now I'd like to take some time to have you talk a little bit more about your involvement with Village Harmony and the things you're doing and the importance of this week and remembering Larry Gordon. There are other people that have been mentioned in the chat like Norma Watterson and Tony Brand, who were missing also, and those wonderful people that gave us these great traditions, passed it down so we can spread the songs and spread the joy. And I understand that Mr. Gordon was very instrumental in bringing Shape Note back. And Shape Note is one of my most favorite things to sing. And so we'd love to hear more about this world and what you're doing.
Oh, wonderful. Well, actually, Shape Note music was how I connected with Village Harmony. When I first moved to Minneapolis, I found a Shape Note singing group, and I'd never heard that music before, and it blew my mind. Just music that is so much more about process and participation than performance really cracked open what I was looking for in harmony singing, because that's what I love the most, is music that's about connecting people. And sometimes you perform it, but the purpose is really connection. And so I met all these Village Harmony people through going to Shape Note singing conventions and meetups. And they said, someday you got to do a Village Harmony camp. And I was like, oh, okay. So I saved up, and finally there was a summer when I'm a teacher, so I could make it work. And I went to their camp in Corsica, and I thought my mind had been blown by Shape Note music, and then whoa, Corsican music. And then the next summer I got obsessed with Village Harmony camps. Those of you who have done one, you understand that it's an addiction, but of the best kind. So then the next summer I did the Village Harmony camp in the Republic of Georgia. That music was so moving. And then it really lit a fire in me to understand as I learn all of this music from all over the world, where is that music in my daily life, especially being in these places where singing around the table in harmony is like, of course you do that. That's what we do together. And that's not how I grew up. Yes, Corsica as in the Mediterranean. You got it. So I was looking for what is the music for getting any group to sing together in harmony that's not of a specific religion, that's not of an institution. And I had trouble finding that music that felt like I could authentically share it. So I started writing my own. And with my many years of being a teacher in various educational settings, I can bring that into how I lead group singing, and then getting to learn by watching Larry Gordon how he uses music to create and sustain community really changed my life. And I am still a teacher in elementary school, but then in summers and breaks, I get to travel with different groups and work at different camps and workshops, sharing these songs that have come through me. And also my work with Village Harmony sort of lit another parallel fire in me to understand my own musical ancestral lineage, which is Eastern European Jewish. So I've been studying Yiddish music, and I arrange Yiddish songs for ensemble singing. So now I teach that music too and study Yiddish language. So the music that I want to share with the world is the music that's coming through me, that's really deeply rooted in me. And I think part of taking apart the systems that divide us, like white supremacy, is reconnecting with what white supremacy made me lose, which in my case is loss of a language, Yiddish, that my ancestors gave up in order to assimilate into whiteness, and loss of a musical lineage. But the truth is they're not lost, because I can be a bridge back to them. And loss of a cultural practice of singing in harmony with my community, which we can get that back. And I think this group is living that right now. We can get that back if we work at it. And the great news is it's joyful work, and it's work that sustains and nourishes us. Thank God for that, because we need that kind of work to keep fighting the good fights. So that's kind of what my musical work is like right now. And I am teaching a bunch of camps this summer that I would love for you all to come to. And I have a website you can check out. I have a Patreon page that I started this year where I send out a song every week with the teaching tracks of each harmony part separated out, and the story behind the song, which a lot of the people who support me on Patreon are community choir leaders, which I'm sure many of you are, who are looking for more music to bring to their own groups or just to sing around the table with their family. So if you're interested in bulking up your repertoire there, join me on Patreon. I'd love to build musical community with all of you all the time. So that's what I've got going on.
Wow, that's a lot, but it all sounds joyful and utterly wonderful. Singing together is a great way, and teaching other people's songs, that's important too. It makes us ambassadors for peace. It makes us ambassadors for harmony, both between each other and in song. And it also is one good way of making some good trouble. Remember what sustained us through the protests, and we have a lot of work to do. You know, it wasn't all just in the 50s and 60s. As you well know, we have a lot of work to do, and part of that work is done through singing. So we are kind of coming.
Amen.
Thank you, ma'am. This has been a wonderful pleasure singing with you today, Sarina, and thank you for coming and sharing your story with us. It's inspiring and wonderful to hear that so many people are picking up on how important music is part of togetherness, even when we're apart because of that thing we're all dealing with now, and the things we're all dealing with us now in light of current events and other things, just like spirituals were for African Americans. These songs that we bring together, making our unique quilt of American music, the thing we bring to all of us bring to the table, are there to help keep us strong. They give us memory. They teach us tradition and ritual, and they also are a lifeline for us. So I appreciate you being here today, and I appreciate all of you for being here today. Please be sure to look at the chat, and there's some wonderful projects coming up. I see a couple of concerts, a DC Labor Chorus, and the Silence into Song, Turn Silence into Song events. Please follow up and learn more about Sarina and what she's doing. And thank you for joining us today. We usually close out with a little bit of a song. So maybe we could just sing Apple Blossom together.
Sounds amazing. Do you want me to play the track?
It's up to you.
Let's just sing it together one time. I'll just sing. You all can harmonize up the wazoo. Okay.
There we go.
All right, that's where it starts. Imagine those apple blossoms raining down. Apple blossoms raining down like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground, and reminding me with such tenderness that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest. One more, like the apple blossoms raining down, like a blessing on this cracked and broken ground, and reminding me with such tenderness that there is beauty in coming to rest. Let me see the beauty in coming to rest. Thank you all so much for lifting up your voices and welcoming me here.
Beautiful. Thank you for being here and being part of this circle that grows wider every day. We love you. Thank you. I'd like to also thank Erin, who's been our wonderful tech person. And I'd love to, for all of us, to send a little bit of a heart to Jo as she recovers. Thank you all for having me as your host today. You know, it's always fun to be part of this, and it's a blessing. And we are coming to rest. It's Sunday, and whatever that means for you, make the best of it. Now here comes the part we don't like so much, but we have to do it. And we'll see you all again tomorrow. So let's get started on that. I'm going to have to say goodbye. So is everyone ready? All right. First, we're going to say bye to our guest, Sarina Partridge. Thank you so much, Sarina. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you. Mwah.
Giving so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. And let's see. I'd like to say bye to Becky in BC and Jenny in Suffolk and Delhi. Bye again. Bye to Deborah in Kentucky. Bye, Christiana. Bye, Ann. Bye, Carolyn. Thank you for letting us know what day it is. Thank you, Susan. Thank you for being here, Arlene. Kevin, thanks once again. Bonnie in Boise, thank you for being here. Curly Tops, bye, and you have a great Sunday. Ralph in Victoria, bye-bye. Susan Miller in Seattle, take care, have a great day. Martha Wagner, bye-bye. Cricket, good to see you. Have a wonderful day. Kat Cox, bye, and we'll see you. And Sarah in Texas, bye, have a great day. Patricia Simpson in Victoria, BC, thank you for being here. Annette, thank you for being part of this day. Carolyn, thank you for coming. Jamie in Victoria, thank you so much. See you again next time. And Brian McLaughlin, thank you so much for being here. Susan Shawn, thank you. Rosalie Denenfield, take care and have a great day. And I'm going to the second page. Here we go. Mr. Stolnitz, Fred Stolnitz, thank you. He's got a concert today. Look at that in the chat. Hoda, BC, thank you for being here. Pauline, thank you. Anna at Pinewoods, thank you. Linda in Concord, Massachusetts, thank you and have a great day. Bye, 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 bye. Sherry in New Hampshire. Bye, Michelle and Steve, who is off camping. Bye, Aaron. Thank you so much. Bye, Ruth in Birmingham. Bye, Aloysius. Take care, Anne. Take care, LMG. Natalie, goodbye. Cliff in Vermont, bye. Nancy Ann with the whale and the cow, bye. Storm, thank you for reminding us about Tony, and you have a great, great day. Julie in Ontario, thank you and bye. And I think I have everyone. So if there's anyone I've missed, anyone, you have a great Sunday and have a great week. Take care and see you tomorrow on Daily Antidote of Song. Bye-bye.